what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the moment you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less. Stop the moment you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Say less.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you little piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He's got room to run right at the start. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 31-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his third touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Commanders are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Here's Goff. Finding the tight end. Here's Will Dissly. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down. Slot man in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He'll work forward for a couple. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone, and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. That's good for 27 and a first down.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's ETN. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's ETN. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down by Franklin Clemens. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
He'll go right and find his running back. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
60 Eagles.
Throwing is Daniels. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Commanders will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Commanders. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Commanders will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Goff. On target to Laporta. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready. Set. Alert.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 30.
They motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McClure. He is knocked down hard. Wow, They stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
79 Broncos. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this.
Shut up.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Goff. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's complete to ETN. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
Here's 2nd and 2. To the right, on the run, it's ETN. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set.
On play action, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Lions call their first timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On second down, Goff. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days. And I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Daniels now on first down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Perry, a flourish. Touchdown, Commanders. Extra point attempt still to come. Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday nighter to start the new NFL week. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. And And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. It's a gain of 34. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This will be a 41-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Lions will cut into that lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Etienne. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Cowboy 80. Set, go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Will be brought down inside the 25. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he will score again. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Goff to throw on 1st down. There is his tight end, Disley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's Goff. He connects with Disley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Etienne has the 1st down, still going. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And the Commanders have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this.
Lions 3.
Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Go!
They'll run it here with Etienne. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Okay, ready?
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, they give it to Etienne. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And that is not going to get it done. He is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, and that brings up 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. Finding space at the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Commanders. The PAT up and good. And the Commanders will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's caught by Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Goff gives it to Gibbs.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
The Lions will punt this ball away. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll send a tight end in motion. This run straight ahead for Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Here's 3rd and 2. And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. The Commanders about to send this one away. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Value three.
On first down, it's Goff. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On the set.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain